Hey guys, wait, you guys pop on. I think I'm live here. I just hope I'm live to the public and not just to my friends, because Facebook is going through another transition. All right, I see you guys popping on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to today's Monday Morning Millionaire Mindset Call. I haven't been here in a couple of weeks. I've been busy, like too busy to even take a moment. And hey, Connie. So sometimes, you gotta take care of the things you gotta take care of, right? Like you can't sacrifice. So, but you guys know I love you, and you know that you guys are always on my mind. But sometimes D gotta do what D gotta do, right? And that includes taking care of family, taking care of business, home front, and working behind the scenes. Sometimes you got to retreat from social media to get things done. So today I want to talk about, half empty or half full, because, I put things on my Facebook, and let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, I have my earbud in. I just want to know if you guys can hear me. And I think this is only going private, not public. I don't know. Facebook is going. Make sure you guys check your live streams, because Facebook is going through another Facebook change. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I upload some things, it's just going to my friends instead of going to public. So check that out. And you could always change it by clicking on the little friends thing and clicking it and putting the little world there. Just FYI. The settings, they are changing people's settings, so you're not getting as much reach. And they're doing that, on purpose. So you got to know the ways around that. So, and I think this is probably just going to my friends as well. I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing that. So anyway, half empty or half full. First of all, I want to thank you all for my birthday wishes. Woo woo. Another year older, another year wiser, another year stronger, another year more blessed. Just a blessing when you can see another year. So many people lose their lives, sickness, health issues, all kinds of things, tragedy, so I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm wise. I'm loved. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for you guys for sending me birthday wishes, and I'm truly grateful and thankful for that. Let's talk about, half empty or half full. The other day, or maybe it was yesterday, I put on my Facebook wall, and I've put this on my wall before. Sometimes I repeat myself because, repetition is the key to mastery. Okay. So, I put on my Facebook wall that life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. It gives you what you deserve. So somebody underneath that wrote, well, I must deserve, I forgot exactly what he wrote, but I mean, it was so down and out and just so desperate and so despondent. And so I'm like, listen, you can't look at your life like that. And he mentioned how much money he lost with cryptocurrency and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, listen, you can choose to dwell on things that didn't work and things that don't work for you. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm a little sweaty. I just came from the gym. Sorry for my sweat. You can choose to dwell on things that don't work for you, or you can choose to create a whole new future for yourself. If you're going to sit there and mull over the things that you've lost, then you are doing yourself a disservice, because when you dwell on things that you've lost, and I've done this in the past, that's why I know how detrimental it is, and not too long past. Hey, Rocky. So these are the things you don't want to dwell on. The things, hey, Raisa, you don't want to dwell on the things that have gone wrong in your life. You don't want to dwell. You want to always learn a lesson from it. You want to always take what you feel is wrong, right? And I believe that there are no wrongs and there are no rights. This is all a part of your journey. It's all a part of where you're supposed to be going. It's all a part of who you are becoming. Remember, you're not here to stay the same. You're not here to live the same life over and over and over again. You're here to create, and you're here to shed old skin and become, a butterfly, so to speak. So if you're going to dwell on the losses and the things that have gone wrong and what's going wrong in your life right now, and all these things, and it's like, then you're not counting your blessings. And guess what? You're always going to have things going wrong. And every time you're going to be like, well, see, this is what I mean. Nothing goes right. Well, yeah, because look at how you're looking at your circumstance. Look how you're looking at your life. Look how you're looking at the things that are going on around you. Because remember, Your mind creates your reality. Whether you want to believe that or not, everything you think about, you bring about. And especially if you dwell on it and you put emotion behind it. That's why it's so important to look at the glass, so to speak, as half full, not half empty. It's almost full, right? Don't say it's, oh my gosh, my glass is almost empty. No, look at your glass as almost full. It's about to be full. And if you continue to do the work, if you continue to do the mental work, the spiritual work, the emotional work, and the physical work, right? You got to have all of it: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. You got to have all these 4 elements in sync, right? Don't just think, oh, I'm going to meditate all day and I'm going to manifest all this greatness. Don't just think because I'm emotionally strong, everything is going to go great. Don't just think because I'm physically strong, everything. No, you have to have all of it. You have to incorporate all of it. And a lot of times it's going to be out of balance. You're going to be out of balance because life is going to throw you curveballs, it's going to throw you tests, it's going to throw you trials, it's going to throw you tribulation. So you have to, you may fall off a little bit, but you got to learn how to get back on. You got to learn how to get back on. And these are the lessons that you need to learn so that you can have a great life. Because if you worry, hey, Tony, if you worry about things, guess what? Now you are moving your emotional stability out of balance. If you are, if you're caught up in the past, you are now, and you're making yourself sick, you are throwing your physical part out of balance. So all of this stuff you have to be mindful of. You have to live your life consciously. You have to know the things that you're doing that is creating, that's creating the experiences that you are experiencing. And I know this may sound crazy, but Danielle, I didn't ask to get laid off from my job. I didn't ask to get evicted from my home or whatever has happened. I didn't ask for my car to be repossessed, whatever you've gone through. Sometimes, right? Sometimes, yeah, maybe it's not that's something that you thought about, but it's something that needed to happen. It's something that needed to happen. We don't want change. We as human beings, we don't want change. We don't want to have to look at ourselves. Maybe you did hate that job and that's why you got laid off. Subconsciously, every time you walked into that office or every time you walked into that building, you hated it. You hated that job and you knew you hated it. But yet you stayed there for the paycheck. So guess what? The universe is gonna do something because you are being called to do something more. You're being called to do something bigger than what you see in your physical world. And I know this stuff is deep, and I know it's like, it's probably like over your head, or what is this? Or maybe not, right? Maybe some of you understand, but we are all here to do big things that we can't even imagine, because we are here to create. We're here to create. We're not here to be little monkeys and little slaves to people or things, right? To addictions, to jobs, to anything. We're not here for that. We are here to do great things. We are here to move into a higher state of consciousness, to move into a state that is going to help you become a person that you probably won't even recognize 10 years from now, 5 years from now. I know myself, 10 years ago, I was totally different than I am now. Totally different. And there were things in my life that had to happen at a moment's notice that I had no preparation for. Literally, boom, my whole, somebody just pulled the rug from underneath my feet, right? And what could I have done? I could have panicked. I mean, at the moment I probably did, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, okay. All right, God, what are you trying to show me, right? Always seek the spiritual in everything. And this is my message to you guys, because I always seek the spiritual lesson, even if it hurts. And sometimes it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt hard. It's going to hurt hard. It's going to hurt. And you're going to be, you are going to be so taken back, and you're going to cry. You're going to wonder, where do I go now? What do I do? How do I make it through this? You're going to have those days. But don't look at, oh my gosh, this is what I lost. This is what this is what happened. No, always ask, where am I going? How can I create where I'm supposed to go? Because this is a message to you. This is a profound message to you that you need to do something more, that you need to become more so that you can have more. If you don't have what you want to have right now, there are things in your life that you need to let go of. If you're not doing the things that you want to do right now, if you're holding back, there are things in your life that you need to let go of. If you're not being who you want to be right now, if you're afraid, if you're shy, if you are, feeling inadequate, low self-esteem, you are some things, some feelings, some emotions, some deep-seated issues that you need to let go of. These are the things that's going to help you propel you to the next level. That's if you want to grow. For those of you this message is for those of you who want to grow, not for those of you who want to stay the same. But I'm going to tell you, even for those of you who want to stay the same, you're going to have a harder time. You're going to have a harder time because for those of you who want to grow, when the rug gets pulled out from under you, you're going to see, okay, this is meant for my growth. You may not have the answers just yet, but you're going to understand that this is meant for my growth. But for those of you who don't want to change, and this is when tragedy happens. This is when, most people don't change until something tragic happens. Because why? We're addicted to pain. Isn't it a shame? Isn't it a shame how human beings are addicted to pain? We rather go through pain. It's a shame when you think about it. We rather go through pain than to make conscious decisions that's going to keep us in a pleasurable state. It's sick. It sounds sick, but this is who we are. We have these human desires. We have these worldly desires. And you guys got to understand that everything that you see here for your pleasure is not really for you to partake in. And at I want to say at an obsessive level, like as an addictive level, right? Things that you know are no good for you, you need to let it go. Things that you know is not serving your highest good, you need to let it go. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're gonna experience some type of tragedy. And it's going to come in the form, like I said, it can come in the form of sickness. It's going to come in the form of, financial, whatever happening, financial poverty is going to come. It's going to come in so many different forms. Like I'm going to tell you guys, one of my things was, you guys know that I was in a toxic relationship, right? But now, when I look back, and I'm not blaming anybody, I'm not blaming my husband, I'm not blaming myself. It was me. It was me. And I had to realize that I was repeating patterns. I was repeating patterns of toxic relationships. All of my relationships, I just attracted, I guess because, I don't want to call myself an empath, but I have this, this thing about me. I like to please people, right? So I take on people's problems all the time. I still do, but now I know how to, But when you are, on an intimate level with somebody, when you are really close with somebody, you are, a person who is empathic, you bring on and you absorb people's problems. But I have my own problems. I have my own daddy issues. I have my own mommy issues. I have my own issues. So if you have issues, how are you going to attract somebody that's going to treat you well if you've never been treated well by a significant other before? If you don't even know what being treated well is, you have to treat yourself well first. So one of my tragedies came in the form of a huge, instant breakup. Boom. Like when I say it was instant, boom. This just happened to me a little over a year ago. I'll be talking about that on the anniversary. I'll be talking more about that, how it all happened. You guys have no idea. And it came, boom. I had to wake up. Why? Because I understand that I'm being called to do something more. If I'm going to be out here talking to people about prosperity, abundance, wealth, health, all this stuff, success, all of that, your relationships matter. I cannot in integrity be in a relationship that I didn't want to be in, right? And I told you, right? Even though you may say, oh, I want this relationship. I had the idea of a perfect relationship. I loved my family. I loved the idea of being married. I loved it. That's and I still believe in love. I still believe in marriage. I still believe in all that stuff. I believe in all of that stuff. Because I believe that that's true bliss. When you have someone that you can call on, someone that completes you, someone that compliments you, someone that grows with you, someone that loves you, someone that shows you, that true love, it's an amazing feeling. I mean, I haven't had it yet. I mean, except for my, my immediate, my kids and my sisters. But this is my idea in my head of, what a relationship is. But most people don't live that type of relationship. And I've come to realize that. But in my world, I'm like, why should I settle? Right? I believe it exists. Maybe, will I find it? I believe so. But it had to come as such an impact on me that it literally spun my world around. It literally did. And even though I wasn't happy, the universe had to step in and make and a tragedy happen. But it wasn't a tragedy because of that, I've been able to know myself so much more. I've been able to understand how I even, got into these situations to begin with. And like I said, it wasn't just my marriage. It was even previous relationships. All of them. They were all the same. I was attracting the same type of people in my life. So this was something that I had to change. If I want true love, I have to know what true love is. And it starts from self-love, right? Treating myself like a queen, treating myself, like the ultimate, wonderful, beautiful person that I am. Because when I was growing up, I was never taught that. I was always abused. I was never taught that. I was called names. So I didn't know I was beautiful inside. So these are the things. So this is my story. What is your story? You all have a story. So if you see your glass as half empty, I want you to change your perspective around. Yeah, you may be going through something right now. We all are. Nobody's life is perfect because as we grow, we are learning. We're learning. Look at your life as a just one continuous learning lesson. That's all it is. And as you learn one lesson, you're going to have to learn another. Some lessons are much bigger than others. Some are much bigger. Some are smaller. Right? Some are smaller. But you have to know where your lessons are. Don't blame yourself. Don't, just heal yourself. Learn how to heal yourself from the inside out. Learn how to heal your mind. Learn how to heal that inner child that's been lacking. Because most of it stems from that. Your relationships with your parents, how you were brought up, all these things that we've been taught, that's garbage. All the stuff that we've been taught is wrong. All of it. I don't care what you think or what is wrong. Because your life is your life. You create your life. You brought me into your life. I brought you into my life. You see how that works? When you see that you are creating, every time you walk out your front door, you are creating your day. Every time you pick up the phone and talk to somebody, you are creating your day. Every time you sit down, if you decide that you want to become an entrepreneur, you are creating your day. When you walk into your job, you are creating your day. When you're stuck in traffic, you are creating your day. So you have to understand how to create your day. What does your day, what do you want it to look like? Do you want it to look half empty, or do you want your day to be full of life? Full of, and it can be full of uncertainty, because when you're in a mode of uncertainty, that's when you really, really grow. When you're stuck in the same old stuff that that's so predictable, then you're not growing. You just stay in the same. And I told you something's going to happen. I'm not, and I'm not trying to wish him, but it just is, because you have to grow. Either you're growing or you're dying. That's life. We are life. We're just like the plants. We're just like the grass. We're just like the trees. If you're not growing, you're dying. So grow from every experience, guys. Grow from it. Learn from it. Learn to ease into it and understand that behind everything is a spiritual lesson that you have to learn in order to grow, to become the person that you say you want to become, or to become the person that you're meant to become, because you're meant to become more than what you are right now. Every day, we shed off millions of skin cells and all these types of cells that we have in our bodies. We generate cells on an hourly basis, thousands, hundreds of thousands of cells. So you're not the same person you were 2 days ago. You're not. But if you're doing the same thing, you have the same routine, then you're trying to stay the same. And your body can't stay the same. It can't. You have to learn to grow with it. You have to learn to understand that everything is growth. No matter how much it hurts, or no matter how great it feels. Don't get caught up all the time in the feelings. Just keep going. Just keep moving. Keep doing what it is that you have been blessed to do. You all have a gift and a talent. right? And I believe that everybody here should be learning about entrepreneurship, because that's the way the world is going. If you don't know how to make money on the internet, and I'm going to be doing a webinar, and probably later on this week. I'm getting settled in and everything, but later on this week, I'm going to be doing a webinar. I want to show you guys how to manifest, thousands of dollars. I literally manifested over $6,000, and I did a video about it in less than 14 days, right? Less than 14 days. I just, I created $6,000 in like 14 days from home, working from home. This is all I do. I don't answer to anybody. I answer to myself. I have to check in with myself. Was I my best self today? What am I going to create today? Who am I going to be today? Who am I going to inspire today? Who am I going to talk to today? I don't waste my time. I used to waste my time, with people who weren't serious. Nobody has time for that. You have to learn to get serious. Get serious about your health. Like I said, I just came back from the gym. Get serious about your wealth. Start creating wealth for yourself. I don't care if you have only one penny right now. Learn how to multiply that penny. Learn how to bless yourself and bless your money so that it'll multiply 100-fold. Listen, you got to use all the elements of this, all these elements, all the 5 elements that we have here to create your life. Because if you don't, you're missing the point. If you think all there is just this body, this is nothing. This is nothing. You guys see me, but this is nothing. This is nothing. This body will die, but my spirit will never die. So I'll be back when I do go. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna live my best life. I'm going to do my best to bring other people into the light, so that when I come back, as another body or whatever, I'm going to continue my service. You're here for service. You're here for service. You are here for service. Remember that. Stop looking at what you don't have. Because if you continue to serve, you're never going to be in lack. You're never going to be in lack. It's when you are too self-centered, too focused on what you didn't do, what you didn't have, what you can't do, what you can't have. Oh, I wish this was. I wish that was. Like I put a post up about my father, right, on Father's Day. No, my father wasn't the best father, but I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me. I'm thankful that he wasn't the best father, because then I wouldn't have been who I am. And someone wrote on her thing. She said, you know what, Danielle, my father and my mother, they were so great. They gave me everything that I could ever have wanted. And now I'm in the struggle. I'm on, I knew about food stamps. I knew about, she literally got handed everything so she couldn't know how to take care of herself. Me, I had nothing handed to me. And so I was able to, learn how to take care of myself. Yes, I made a lot of mistakes, but even those mistakes were lessons for me, right? But it gave me a thick skin. My father made me tough. Yeah, he used to say some things to me. He made me, feel bad and things like that, but it made me tough. It made me tough. So, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. Never, because I don't feel sorry for myself. It's a blessing that I'm here. And I know it, because I know that all of my experiences is to help other people going through it. You guys are going through something similar. I get so many messages saying, Danielle, your life reminds me of me. But I'm stuck. Listen, you ain't got to be stuck. Don't let anything make you stuck. Look at your glasses half full, guys, half full, so you can continue to move forward. Put aside any fears, any doubts. Believe in yourself. Believe that the divine is always, always there for you, guiding you. Not when you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, that don't resonate with your spirit, because then you're going to fall. But if things are resonating with your spirit and you know that this is the right path, then continue on and don't second guess yourself. Wake up every morning with the attitude of gratitude. Wake up every morning thankful. Thank God for another day, because this is another day for you to continue and get it right. If you made some wrong mistakes yesterday, the things that made some decisions that didn't serve you, do it right today. And don't keep making those same decisions. Change your decisions. And this month, it's going to be a lot of, energy. I believe in the planets. I don't care if y'all believe in it or not. We have the planets within us. We are all God's creations. The planets, the sun, the moon, the stars. Don't let anybody tell you, say, oh, that's devil. No, it's not. It's all God's creations. The sun is God's creation. The moon, the stars. the universe. We are all part of it. We have all of that inside of us. So don't let anybody make you think that you don't. The grass, the trees, we are all connected. We are all connected. So what I want you all to do is know that this month, July, the planets are going crazy. So there's going to be a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of energy. And I want you all to use that energy. Use that energy to move forward, to do the things that you were too afraid to do. Use that energy to go forward in your life. This month, make this month a pivotal month, because it is a pivotal month. There's going to be eclipses, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. Planets going retrograde. There's going to be a lot of energy, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time for you all to step into who you are. Get rid of the past, guys. Get rid of the past. If it's plaguing you, if it's haunting you, if it's, bothering you, if it's making you upset, depressed, aggravated, agitated, get rid of it. Get rid of it and really step into your own. Don't worry about what you think people are going to say about you. Don't worry about anything. Step into your power. Step into your power this month, because this is going to set you up for the rest of your life. What's going on in the planets right now is a very rare planetary movement. So take advantage of it. Take God is with you, okay? God is with you. And God is there to help empower you, but you got to take the first moves. So I hope this message today resonated with you guys. If it did, please, share this live stream out, share it on your Facebook, share it in your groups, share it to people who need to hear these messages. Don't be stingy. Don't be selfish, right? Share out messages that resonate with you. I always share messages that resonate with me. If it hits my spirit, it hits my soul, I'm sharing it, because I know that when you share out energy, it comes back to you, right? And I'm bringing you guys my energy this morning. So if it resonated with you, if you found some, profound parts to this, share it out. Don't be selfish. Share it out and bring it to your community. Bring it to your groups. Bring it to whoever, whoever you need to share this with. Alrighty, and I'll see you guys throughout the week. I'll be coming on live throughout the week, and we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do this. I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys energetically, right? For those of you who want to change, for those of you who want to move forward, for those of you who want to claim your abundance, want to claim your wealth, want to claim your entrepreneurship journey, for those of you who are confused but you know that you want more, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I'll be here. I'll be here on Facebook Live throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the rest of the year. And just know that I'm here to help you move forward. I'm here to help you see that you can do more, you can be more, you can have more than you do right now. We all can. And as I continue to move forward, I've been abundantly blessed, so blessed I can't even put into words. And even when I didn't have, what I wanted, I always knew that I would. I always knew it. I never gave up, and I never said, well, this is my life, so that's it. Never. So my message to you today, never give up, guys. Continue to move forward. Continue to be a blessing to other people. First and foremost, continue to bless yourself, right? Bless yourself first. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, because you are the representation of God. So if you love yourself, and if you bring your best power every day, every moment of the day, every second of the day, hey, nothing can harm you. Nothing. And then you just go out there and you be a blessing to other people. So that's my message for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. I love you guys. Bye.